Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Navaldeep's channel, Daily Market Views. So today we are going to cover some important tickers like Amazon, which had their earnings spins, and we'll also go through Apple, BA, CAT, LMT, Roadblock, Shop, Snow, and Tesla. We'll talk about their support, their resistance, their directional bias, and what we can plan for them. All right. So let's get started from them. So first, I want to cover ES futures. So ES futures in the night almost tested the 12 EMA and they kind of took support from there. And now they're trying to hold around 43.85 area. So till the moment 43.85 area is there, I would not try to go long. I want to go long only above 42.20, 44.25 area, not before that. So I would wait for it to break like 43.85 to 43.95 is an area where it should face good resistance. So don't get enticed to go long within this region. Once it breaks this 43 uh, 70 now, because 43.70 is 12 EMA, it will come and test 43.18, which is 34 EMA. So there's a gap which needs to be like taken. It's not a gap between the candle, it's a gap between the moving averages that needs to be addressed. So break of 43.70 can be really, really bad. And in the night also, futures tested this. So I'm slightly negative biased on ES, but I would like to wait and watch 43.85 to 43.95 range to be broken to change my bias. SPY is almost similar. Like the first support is around 436.60 and it's about like near to that point. In the after hours, like yes, it tested that and it is a slight above that range. But if it goes around 438.50, 438.60 area, which is like a piercing of this candle, I would like to go short here. It's similar to what ES is, 43.85, 43.95 region. So if it comes around that, I would prefer to go short and would like to target 436 and 429. Okay, my bias is exactly the same on SPY as similar to uh, ES futures. Now, important ticker of the day, Amazon. Amazon, like I was kind of bullish, but yesterday it closed below the 12 EMA. So I should not have gone long on it and would have waited like 35.43. But after the ERs, 35.43 went like out of the sights and now it's trading somewhere around 33.84 area, which is again a good supply zone. So if 33.84 area is held and that's the 38% to Fibonacci, it might come and test 32.86. I am most likely hopeful it will come and test this, but I would not rush into Amazon. I wanted to like settle it down in the first half or 45 minutes, and let's see what happens from there. All right, so this is my direction on Amazon. Then Apple, like I've been seeing Apple for quite a few days in and it's facing 146.2 as a good resistance. Today it has an inside day candles. So if it goes below 142, we will hit 140. I doubt it will break out of 146. But if it does, then this time it's going to come and hit 147.50. So Apple bias is it's an inside day candle. So I would wait and watch for the levels to break on the upper side or on the lower side, and I will follow that. Then we have BA. Boeing had a good number and then it went up. Even yesterday it went up, but again it came down and tested this 34 EMA line, which is hovering around 231.60. It's exactly like close on that point. And in the after hours, there was a news that the scheduled space flight for Boeing Starliner was held up because of some issues at the NASA Space Center. So now they are moving that schedule on 3rd of August. So I'm hopeful that will work out because now things are falling in place for Boeing. And technically speaking, it is holding this strange 225 very strongly. So anytime it comes around this, I'll be a buyer on the Boeing. Caterpillar, they had just ER today, and Caterpillar is now in the buying range. That 205 to 210 is the area where I'm more than happy to buy Caterpillar, and I'm looking forward for 211 and 215. Once this thing gets clear, it has all the way up. My positive bias is to it is that yes, there is infra bill coming to it. Plus, there's a demand which is increasing from China as well, and they mentioned in their uh, e- after calls in the earnings that yes, they're expecting a good demand from China as well. So China as a catalyst can play a very big role in terms of all the industrial stocks like PA, LMT, John Deere, Caterpillar. They can really like improvise and go up on that. So I'm looking to have a position in Caterpillar, probably around 200 to 205. And then I'll slowly, again, this is a very slow mover, so you have to be respectful of the its movement, but it moves. It definitely moves. Then I had LMT. LMT again had an inside candle today on the daily basis. It tested the 12 EMA. I want a breakout above 375, and I would like to ride on that. So I'm pretty much waiting for it to cross. And with tech sector a little negatively biased at this moment, I believe we may get traction on the industrial and the Dow stocks. So we didn't watch for 375 to break on LMT. Once it does 379, 383, 390 is the target on LMT. Then I want to cover Pens. Pens again is the talk on the towns because they had a very bad numbers. So yesterday I was looking at it and it was making inverted head and shoulders, but now that pattern has failed and it has come down. So let me just draw some levels on it and see where it goes. So it's support actually coming around 54 area. Now, if we cannot manage 54, there is a gap right there. That's about 50. And there's also a gap here at 46. If we are going down, we might come down and fill those gaps. So be careful. If it breaks 54, things can get go really ugly. And then I want to cover roadblocks. Roadblocks again had a bearish engulfing day yesterday, and it could not close above this area. So I'm going to wait and watch on that. Usually it moves on Fridays, so I want to give it some time. Maybe I'll like if I'm a buyer, I'll be waiting for it. I want the setup to be like clean. Right now it's in the middle of nowhere, but if it crosses 78.56, yes. First target is 79.70 and 82.33. So I'm looking for those numbers. Or if it comes around this area, which is 75, 76, which is like showing in the pre-market area, where it got like last time it got support. So 75 is something if I get a chance, and 75, I would love to go long on Roundbox, but not in between 78 to 75. Then Shopify, it's again like people's favorite. Shopify got a very good rejection right from the Fibonacci level of 261, and now it's making lower lows and lower highs. But today it's had an inside candle, so again a break below 1497 can be bad. The first target will be 1466, and the second target could be 1339. So I am actually negative biased on Shopify. I would like to short this. So I will plan my trades according to that bias. Then snow. Snow is like still making higher highs and higher lows. So I'm still positive on snow. The stop loss for snow is now 262. It's moving up, and again I'm looking for 289. It's the same thing. It's just that if you get an opportunity to add snow around 262, uh, I would add that. I would not miss it. Last but not the least is Tesla. Tesla yesterday broke out of the inside day candle, and they've been saying multiple times inside day candles are really strong. It broke out, it broke the 654 area, and then it tested the 674 area, but kind of rejected again from 686. Now it had a negative news that yes, they are cutting down on the prices in China market. Plus, I was looking at the black box and I saw all this data right at the last 20 minutes in the day, where you can see the 600 put being aggressively bought with heavy money involved, and the prices of the puts were going up from 850 almost to 980 in a span of few minutes. So some people were actually buying it with aggression. But again, Tesla is a very heavily traded stock, so I would like to see where it goes. I want it to cross 686 for any positive momentum to continue. All right. So this was my market view and market levels. Again, I would say as a disclosure, please do your due diligence. If you have any questions, you can come back to me and you can send me a message on Twitter. I've posted that in my initial screen, or you can watch all these videos and leave a comment on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much and have a good, profitable day, all of you.